I was very angry that he was back out on the streets to be able to do the same thing he did to me.
The victim of a convenience store robbery is voicing concerns about the justice system. Good evening, I'm Gina Quattrochi.
And I'm Jeff Smith. 42-year-old Heather Sweet says she was upset to learn that the man who robbed the store where she worked and threatened to kill her is now nowhere to be found.
News Channel 18's Kristen Majorano has tonight's top story. Kristen.
Gina, Jeff, 37-year-old Keith Clifford Graham pled guilty to robbery and theft in September 2008, about 6 months after he entered the Village Pantry on 14th Street in Lafayette and handed Heather Sweet a note saying he was robbing her and he had a gun. Judge Don Johnson, the former Tippecanoe County Superior Court 1 judge, did not include jail time in his sentence for Graham. Instead, he sentenced Graham to a drug rehabilitation program, followed by 5 years in community corrections and 3 years on supervised probation. Within 2 years, Graham had violated the terms of his probation, causing concern for the woman who he robbed and threatened.
I feel that legislatively that he should have been able to have more than 4-year sentence as a maximum, and he should not have been sentenced to probation and a rehab facility.
Tippecanoe County Prosecutor Pat Harrington says he agrees with Sweet. He says his office recommended Graham spend 4 years in prison for the crime, but Harrington says, quote, there's no truth in sentencing in Indiana. That means however long a judge sentences a criminal for, you can expect the actual time spent in prison or in community corrections will be no more than half that. So an 8-year sentence would only keep a convict in prison for 4 years. Add in incentives like 6 months credit for getting a GED, plus credit for time served before sentencing, and a criminal with an 8-year sentence could serve as little as 2.5. Kristen Majorano, News Channel 18.